restrictions. So if you cuss on some other platforms, you don't get paid for it. What I've been
Oh,
doing
my bad.
lately? No, you're good. You can say
I'll
whatever.
watch what I said.
No, you can say anything now. You just can't. Just racism is a little bit frowned upon as far as trying to get paid or having anybody watch
No, I'm not.
anything. No, I'm not saying you are. That's what
You
I'm
know me.
saying.
I'm not racist.
Yeah, I know, but
Oh,
I know how Steve can be. He has a habit to say foul things. Um, but not what I've been doing, man. I've been working like that's nonstop working. I've been learning how to code things, and I've been building this battery thing. It's over there
right.
on the floor. I don't know if you can see it. That's part of it right there. It's a bunch of batteries, right?
Yeah,
So
I can't really see it.
I know. Well, so I got some over here too on my little workspace station.
Not in there.
Brianna.
You lying.
It's all good.
Oh, sorry. My bad. That's Mr. Paul. Uncle Paul. Stop. Don't hit the button.
No.
Not. Hello. Why you
Hello.
got this? Why you got this crazy headphones on?
They're not too crazy. Why they gotta be crazy? How come you got a
Why you
crazy
got?
haircut?
Here, come on. So Daddy can do this.
It's so scary.
You're fine. Let's go play with the kitties or watch your tablet.
Yeah. So I got all these batteries here.
Yeah.
I'm about
My
what
hmm.
well the thing I've been doing is I'm making a solar powered computer thing to do all this crypto trading and stock all this nerd stuff. Just so because everything costs money for electric. So if I can get free, I got solar panels in the window charging batteries right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Trying
Yeah,
to
I'm in.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Ah,
I said,
yeah.
yeah, I'm into that shit too.
What? Built batteries or
Not
cryptocurrency?
building batteries, but like solar panels and shit.
uh, yeah, I've been trying to figure out a way to monitor those things, and like rig up some things to automatically charge, automatically turn on, so I don't have to monitor any of it, and it just does its thing.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man, I was doing it with these little computers here. I'll show you one. The camera pull it out. It's difficult. Oh, I'll take this one. It's one of these things like this. It's kind of hard to see because I don't have a lot of light in here. That's unfortunate. But it's these little computers. It's like this big. They're really small,
What?
and that's what I do all my cryptocurrency stuff on. But what's been going on with you, man? How's life?
I don't know. It's been a little weird lately.
How weird.
Very strange. Feels like somebody's got a knife in my neck.
But nobody does. So why do you feel
Yeah,
that
I
way?
know. I can feel it on the inside.
What do you mean? Like you gotta elaborate.
Like it started. It started like 3 weeks ago. I was laying where my daughter normally sleeps, and um, I woke up. Suddenly, I woke up. Something scared the shit. Something scared
You
me
can say whatever you
real
want.
bad. So, all right, well, something scared the shit out of me, and I felt like something entered me, like through the floor, and I ran up to the porch. And when I opened the door, I seen Jimmy's face. He was already standing at the door, and it was when we had that full moon, the strawberry moon. I don't know if you know anything about moon phases,
Oh yeah,
but
yep.
it was like a real pretty moon. You know what I mean? And ever since then, like weird shit's been happening. Like I talk different. My voice changes. Like it can change like weird style. You know what I mean? Like how else do I say this? I feel like somebody's been like pushing me around, you know what I mean? Trying to make me do things that I normally don't do and stuff like that. I think it's like, to be honest with you, I think it's some type of magic, and I can feel it in my head, right here in my forehead, and
Magic.
like, yeah,
Okay.
and I don't know. That's what I think, but
Yeah. Why do you think it's magic? What
it
makes you
has to be
what makes you feel like it's magic?
because
Because
no
it's a like
nobody.
I'm just saying it's wild. Like that's a wild concept. You know what I mean?
Right, I understand that, but like, it's because nobody's here. It's just me, but I can, like, I'll show you for instance. Like the other day, I snapped, or not snapped, but I was so mad, and I feel like I have like extra strength. I guess if that makes any sense. Not like a whole lot, like Superman or some shit,
Like
but like,
like retard strength.
yeah, something like that. Yeah,
I
but
got you. Like I
all
should.
jokes aside, I'm being serious. Like I
Yeah,
think somebody
I
put
know.
like a hex on me or something, bro.
Who do you? All right,
I
my
don't know.
question is, I don't understand why you think it's magic. Like, do you? What have you? Are you? Do you do magic things? Like, I don't.
Nah, I don't. But there's the only person I can think of is my mom's husband because he's the only person in this world that hates me
He
and
hates
always
you.
had. Yeah, and his ex-wife does Wicca magic and possibly her sister.
Uh, but how do you know? Have they ever done anything that you could see that was magic? Like they did something, like something
No,
happened, but like,
I've heard Debbie. I've rode with Jimmy and Debbie before, and I've heard her say that she practices Wicca magic.
yeah, but like, how do you know? Like people say all kinds of shit all the time. Like she could have been
And my,
knocked the fuck out. You know what I mean? Saying some weird shit. People don't. I'm just saying. I was just curious if you why you think that and how you drew that conclusion. Like
I think
how
that
does it
because
feel like that? Like it's a wild. Like I say, it's just something that I can't. I have no knowledge in really. So that's why I'm so inquisitive. Like it's how would they hex you? Like how would they do that?
and also check this out. This girl Kate Larimore called me up, right? She's my girlfriend now, but she called me up. I went over there for like 4 days. It's kind of embarrassing to say, but I jerk off all the time. I have no problem, what do you call it, ejaculating or whatever. But
Yeah.
we had sex, and it felt like somebody was holding my nuts. You know what I mean? Like they wouldn't let you come. You know what I mean? And now when I do it, that shit's crazy. Like you know how a normal ejaculation is. I know
I
you do
mean,
because you're a man.
yeah, but like I don't have experience with other people, so I only
But
know what's normal-ish. Like you know what's normal for you. I don't know what's normal for you.
but listen to me.
You could
Ever
be
since
like
that shit happened,
elephant splooge. You could be like a bucket. You know what I mean? I don't fucking know what you got going on, dude.
listen to me. Listen to me though. Ever since that shit happened, now when I do it, when I jerk off, it's like 10 times better. Like I don't know. Like I got a snake in me or something. I don't know. Like you know what I mean?
You,
The
how do
kiss
you
of death. That's the only thing I can think of.
you're making big jumps between things. Like you're not going anywhere in between with the logic though. Like
That's because I don't.
how do you like are you some kind of like magical creature? Like how do you go straight to magic and evil? Like I don't understand. Are we in like do you it's why do you think those things instead of like looking for other reasons? Like it could be all up here.
It could be, but it's not, and I could prove it. But
Well, I mean, I don't necessarily know if I want you to What you mean? Like, you shouldn't record that. Not here. Yeah,
Um,
it's just peculiar. Like it's an interesting take. I'm not saying it's not possible because I don't understand everything about the world. So it's more of a like I just don't know how you like came to those conclusions. Like they seem so far apart from each other. You know what I mean? Like you're going from like you can't get off on time to you're evil when you rub
well,
one out.
listen, that yes, this is true, and like I'll be honest with you. Before I was like a minute man. You know what I mean? Like I get off in 30 seconds,
You're
but
getting
now
old though, dude.
it
Like
take
you don't even understand.
it
Like
takes me an hour or
yeah,
more, and
but
I'm
your body's not the same. When you start getting old, like shit happens and your body's fucking dumb. It doesn't work right.
I know, bro. But now when I do it, it's like I shake my head, my tongue comes out. It's like crazy. You know what I mean?
So you're okay, and that's all right. I don't even know what to say. Cool? Like, is it
I
like, are
don't
you?
either. Like
Why is this a problem? Like, why are you so
it's
freaked out about it?
because it's hurting me too, though. That's the problem. Like it's killing me on. It's I can feel like it's killing me on the inside too.
Whatever this thing is.
That yeah. The good part is that part. The bad part is what it's doing to like my head and stuff. You know what I mean? Not like
I don't know what it's
mentally like
doing to you,
crazy.
like, but you sound like you're distressed. So I don't. I'm not sure as how.
And I don't do drugs. I do Suboxone and take blood pressure medication, and that's it. So I mean, it's not that.
So
I just
did you ever ask them if they did something to you?
I think my girl that I seen that one time, she knows. She she's not talking to me right now. So I think she's the producer of it.
Yeah, but why don't you just ask? Be like, did you and find out? Like, you could ask them and see what their response is at least. I'm not sure they're gonna tell you the truth.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. The only thing I can think of, bro, is the kiss of death, whatever that is. And I'm not talking about AIDS. I'm talking like
That sound
spiritual shit.
that sound like some shit first thing in the morning before you brush your teeth. You know what I mean? That's a kiss of death right there. Like, come on, like, I got. But as far as like the magic kiss of death, like that sounds like you're making
I
up
think
some shit out of a movie right there. Like, what?
I know. Listen
Well,
to me though,
well,
bro.
you
I
got the
think
kiss of
I
death,
think
but
people,
you can be the Grand Dragon, supreme, and defeat it. It's like a D&D, the Dungeons and Dragons mission. But if you're serious,
man.
like I don't know how to approach that. I don't fight magic. I got no idea. My advice is always if you think it's a ghost or something, like just leave. I can't I
I
can't
see them, bro.
I can't beat up a
I see
ghost.
demons running around.
Okay, well if you're seeing things, you need to like I don't know how you're like I don't know the description of how you're seeing these things, but
Like
like
shadow
that's
people.
shadow people. So you like out of your peripheral.
Nah, like out of my peripheral and sometimes straight forward.
It could be something in your eye. It could be
My
some.
eyes are pretty clear.
No, I mean, it could be something wrong. You don't know. Like I can't see inside your eye,
I know.
but like
I
the
feel
older
like
you get,
somebody can though.
but you also have to realize the older you get, the more your body. Oh, you fell. The older you get, the more your body does not like to do things. Doesn't want to see. It doesn't want to like digest food right. You gotta pee all the time. You know, shit just stops working. You can't see as well. You can't hear as well. You're just everything hurts. Like it's just what happens.
It's
So
it's true. Like like on some real shit.
You may just not
I
know.
don't even want to say this, right? Hmm.
You may just not know that your eyes are going bad or something. You think that you're seeing stuff and you're feeling fucking weird. Like you may just be getting old and don't fucking know it. Like your mind
All
hasn't
right, well,
accepted that your body's like hurt.
I tried to stick a dildo in my ass, and it wouldn't even let me.
Okay, well I don't know what it is. Have you found it does it have a name?
Uh, I don't know. I want to say it's Kate. Somehow we're like telepathically talking to each other, but
You think that's true?
I don't
You
know.
think you have that power?
I don't, but she does.
How do you know she does?
Because I want to believe it's her, but
Oh,
I could be wrong.
oh, all right. What did you reach out to her?
I tried. She won't talk to me anymore though,
All right.
because I cussed her out.
Okay. Well, that's understandable because you know, I mean, you're not a little dude. I mean, you are a little dude as far as like height, but you're not a little dude,
Yeah,
and that would scare the fucking shit out of me. So I'd be like, yeah, I'm good, thank you.
yeah.
You know, like maybe it is.
So
Maybe you're just I got really no sound medical advice for that situation. Um, you may just not be dealing with that correctly, and you may have like unprocessed emotions, and you don't know how to deal with that. Like it could be
yeah,
some like thing in your mind, like all brains do it. Like when you're stressed out and upset, sometimes it'll make its own scenario up to make things easier to digest
well,
for the soul. But like I said,
well,
I don't know what's going on inside of here for you. Like that could be some detrimental shit.
yeah. I feel it in my head the most, but for real, this shit happened to me in jail too. When I was in the Talbot County Detention Center, like it started there, and when I went to ECI, it stopped. Then I got out, and like I said a month ago, it's like it got started back up, but it got worse. And then Kate called me out of the blue. I don't even know her from Adam. Called me out of the blue, and somehow I ended up over there, staying over there for 4 days, and the weird stuff happened. I ended up giving her a rose, and all this crap, and like I felt like she was controlling my body, literally. Like I don't know how else to explain it.
Okay. I don't know how else to explain it either.
But stuff is stuff is wild, and like I said, my mom and her husband, they've been fighting, and he yeah, I don't know where he's at.
Maybe I don't know. Like, are you okay though?
Yeah, I'm okay. It's
All
just
right.
right. Like I feel like somebody's squeezing my skull. You know what I mean? Like pressure. You know what I mean?
I mean, you got allergies.
No, I do have high blood pressure.
Well, that's high blood pressure will do that too.
I mean, I take medication for it, and I've been checking it, and it's like 180 over 79, so it's not that high.
Yeah, high blood
And I
pressure.
do smoke a little bit,
Yeah,
cigarettes, but
that's not good either though for blood pressure. My uncle had a stroke because of that stuff, and then now he can't feel his foot when he walks, so he falls down a lot. He still has a foot, he just can't
yeah,
feel it. Like he knows how to move it and everything, but he just can't feel it do anything. So if he steps bad, he falls down. Like he kind of just gotta trust that he puts his foot in the right position.
right. Hey, are we live, Paul?
Yeah, it's streaming right now. It's
Well,
not public yet.
I gotta pee. That's why I asked.
Oh, it don't matter. You could. It's like no pornographic material. Like that's all it is.
Well,
Like
yeah, yeah. Well, you can't see me anyway here, besides my face. But
so yeah,
yeah, it's
like
just wild, dude.
yeah. I can't even fathom feeling that way. or not understanding why I feel a certain way or think something. Like that loss of control would be a little hard to deal with at times.
Right. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out myself, but there's a lot of mirrors in the garage too, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
Why do you
Because you know
think
they
mirrors hold
say
the soul?
mirrors, yeah, they're like portals or whatever. You know what I mean?
Um, yeah, they say a lot of people say a lot of things, but you got to understand jump in from extremes isn't going to give you a productive answer. Like
Right.
you have to sit back and think about it logically. Like if my head hurts, what did I do today? Like am I stressed out? Am I worried? Did I drink enough water? Did I eat enough a balanced meal? Did I take my medicine? Um, did I get any
I
healthy?
tried.
Do I get any healthy exercise? Like these things are what like we're getting old, motherfucker. Like this is what it is. Like you have to go through these motions with everything you got going on because that's the only way it's gonna like you're gonna be okay or you'll die of not taking care of yourself.
Yeah, I'm still sitting here trying to pee.
Oh, okay. Well, or you'll be like some of the other people that we know and be lost forever to whatever demons they may have you know, manifested in their own lives. Because all of us have some fucked up shit that we've done, and sometimes you just gotta let shit go.
Yeah, they like to throw bugs at me too. Control bugs and bees. Ugh,
All bugs come at people though.
not
They're
like that, I can
they're
tell you.
they're attracted to the carbon dioxide you breathe out and whatever however you smell. You gotta think. You gotta break it down a little bit before you go all you know biblical plagues on your situation. Like you're going like way hard when you need to slow that down just a little bit, just a little slow down, or you're not gonna be making rational decisions.
Yeah.
It's like somebody screaming at you while you're trying to drive. You know what I mean? You're like that's the stance you got right now. Like somebody screaming at you, you're trying to hurry up and solve the problem and
Oh
not.
yeah, dude. The other day it was 115 degrees out, and guess where I was at? Outside in the sun, pedaling the bike as hard as I could.
Yeah, I mean,
Every day at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. For some reason here lately, I have to go out and ride all 5, 10, 15 miles. The other day, the other night, I rode from Fedelsburg on a bicycle all the fuck the way to Denton at nighttime for no reason and can't even figure out why. And I'm not crazy. I'm very sane.
I mean, sometimes you gotta go for it. You're like the Caroline County Forrest Gump on a bicycle. Everywhere I went,
Yeah.
I was pedaling. I
That's
mean,
what
like,
a lot of people like to think I am, but I'm
I'm,
not.
I'm not saying you are. I was just saying it's funny because you said you just went, and that's what Forrest said. And he's like, "All right, I'm done now."
I think it has a lot to do with the dude, Jimmy. Remember the girl, Kate, I was telling you about?
Yeah.
Well, I think he raped her when she was a child. And she has a hatred toward him. And Jimmy wants to be with her. And she wants to be with me. So now we're in this fucking love triangle thing. And he's 72, and Kate's a year younger than I am. So he raped her when she was 13 years old.
I mean, does she say this or
And
you?
since he can't, Yeah, she told me that. And since he can't have her and she wants to be with me, he's going to try to kill me and whoever else. I guess.
Don't.
I don't know.
I wouldn't think kills the method to. You know what I mean? I don't
Well,
think
he's
that's a,
trying to kill with whatever he did to me, he's trying to kill and get away with it. That's what he's trying to do.
what with the magic.
No, yes, and giving me a stroke,
By stressing you
honestly.
out. See, so,
Yeah.
so now it's making so it seems
Yeah.
like you're stressed out. So you're you might want to go to the
And
hospital,
I
dude,
smoke too.
and get like
I
tell them your head
I
always
did
hurts.
multiple times.
What they
Multiple times I went.
did they scan your
They
brain?
don't even help me. No, they don't even help me. They give me papers and tell me to walk out. I still got the papers. And I went in the ambulance there. That's how much control this motherfucker has.
Okay. Well, did you try to go to which hospital did you go to?
I've been to Seaford, Easton, multiple times.
Have you did they ever try to put you on like a psychiatric hold to see if you were okay to watch you?
N- No, because
I'm
well,
not
like
saying
I
that
said,
you are crazy, but like sometimes when you're not okay, like motherfuckers don't know they're not okay until somebody can observe how they are. You know what I mean?
well, see, this last time I went to jail, I went through that for 8 months, going through what I want, what no, going through what I'm going through now. I went through it for 8 months in the turtle suit in jail from this motherfucker doing that to me.
Turtle suit,
Yeah,
fucking
butt
turtle
naked.
suit. So I think it's some kind of if like I'm not a doctor by any means. I just know a lot of
He just
things.
talked. He just told me now, if you value your life, leave. He just told me that right now in my head. I swear on my kids.
Okay, well, you. I think you're having some kind of stress induced situation where you're having to like deal with things. Like if you value your life, leave. Like it may just be means you may need to step away from a situation temporarily to gain some clarity to handle it better.
I know, but my mom didn't tell me to leave. She told him to leave and won't let him come back.
Yeah.
And he just, between Kate and the stuff here, I don't know. Possibly he might have even fucked it up with me and Kate, to be honest with you. She
I,
might not even have nothing to do with it. He possibly might even hit my daughter, too.
yeah, but
Actually, he has hit her and admitted it, but
yeah. So like it could be like it
that's why
sounds
he's not here.
like yeah. It feels more like you're having some kind of stress induced like episode and you're not able to like figure this out, so like you are going to like the darkest places instead of going in a positive direction. Like you're going to the extremes with all thoughts consistently. Like you're saying something and it feels like it's automatically negative. Like
Yeah.
like you may your mind may know like you need to step away for a minute. Like if you value your life, like maybe that's the only way that you receive information is in the extreme way. You know what I mean? Like your mind can't handle it. Like you won't accept it as like, hey, buddy, you shouldn't be doing this. Like maybe you should try something else. It's like, hey, bitch, like don't fucking do this or whatever. Like like you
Well,
may.
yeah, I'm trying to protect my kids and my mom, too. You know what I mean? I don't want to leave them here because Lord knows what he'll do. He's already doing whatever he's done to me. So,
Yeah, but you're thinking it's magic, and I don't think some 72-year-old biker man is doing magic to you. Like I don't think he
that's
has
just
that.
my assumption, bro. I
Yeah,
mean,
like
he's the only person that hates me.
yeah, I mean it's possible. Anything's possible, but like how like if you don't cast magic spells, like I don't know how people do that stuff, or even if they can do that stuff.
I didn't think so either, but now I've been seeing shit and this shit happened to me. I don't really see anything like that, but I can see like shit out of my peripheral, you know what I mean? Like shit moving, like blurs and shit.
Yeah, that could definitely be a
And that's
blood
not,
pressure situation too, though, because that's all
well,
right
yeah.
there.
Well, I can check it right now, and I guarantee you it's not high enough to cause that. You want me to do it?
I mean, you can if you'd like. I just don't know what's going on with
Yeah.
your body. Like maybe you do have like something happening.
Because I got a blood pressure cuff here, and I check it throughout the day, all the time. So I know it's not that.
How come all your ceilings are just insulation?
Because
Is it,
and up above them, the rafters
are
are.
you in the basement?
No, I'm in the garage.
Oh, okay.
It's his garage. So hold on for 1 second. I gotta sit you down.
All right, do what you gotta do.
Hold on, I'll stay. It might be a little higher than normal because I'm doing this, but I know it's not going to be high enough to cause that stuff. And I took my blood pressure medicine today, so
Oh shit! Come on, stand up. Stand up. Get up. Stand up. Fucking camera.
you see it?
I don't know enough about blood pressure. I'm. Is that good? Is your number good?
It's still going. Hold up. I just
Yeah, that don't look good.
yeah, it's real high right this second, but it
Yeah,
ain't high enough to cause a stroke
you gotta chill
anywhere
out. Well,
close.
what's gets you so worked up?
Well, I did just smoke a cigarette too, so. But normally it's like it had been saying 130 over uh like 79 and shit. So
Well, so it's not so high where you're gonna be seeing your heart beating in your eyeballs.
well, yeah, it almost feels like it.
Hold on, I'm listening to see if the podcast is going right. All right, cool, it is. All right then. So, all right, yeah. So, I mean, besides that, why do you think Jimmy as why are you hearing his voice?
um, it seems like I'm hearing two voices, like a female and men or male.
Is one telling you different things than the other?
No, I feel like one is Kate and the other one is Jimmy, but he's not talking a whole lot. He's just basically in me.
Yeah, but are they? Do you feel like one's good and one's bad? Or are they both bad?
Yeah,
Are they?
Kate. I think they made Kate do the stuff to me, and she's trying to help me now, but Jimmy won't let her, and he's in me some fucking how. I know it sounds fucking wild and crazy,
Yeah.
but it's true. I just don't know how. You know what I mean?
You don't know how he's in you.
Yeah, like, yeah. It's like I can. I don't know how else to say it, but I can feel it, especially up here in my head.
It sounds so strange when you say he's in you.
Yeah, I know it sounds gay as shit, but
He's in me, no homo.
yeah, he's in me, no homo.
Where are you walking to now? You ready to go like on a trail of tears or whatever it is?
Nah, I'm
You
walking down
pacing.
the road. I had to get out of the garage. I feel better now that I got out of there.
All right, all right. But
There's a lot of mirrors in there, like I said, so.
I think you're stressing yourself out and making things up as you go, though. It sounds. I mean, you may not. It just sounds super crazy. Like you've concocted or developed one insane fucking hypothesis about your situation.
I know, and it's so fucking far-fetched and crazy sounding that nobody will fucking believe me. And from them doing all the shit to me and me freaking out and going to the hospital and the ambulance rides and all that shit, they planned that shit. So nobody would believe me when it finally came down to this point of me telling, basically. So,
I mean, it does sound wild. You got an old man and a young lady doing telepathic witchcraft on you. I
and
I feel like you're about to start a mission to go save a small village. You know, like
I don't know. It feels like my fucking head's gonna pop. That's what it feels like.
I mean,
I
well,
feel it in my brain.
I don't know if you have. I think, like I say, I don't know everything, and I don't know, may not have enough information, but I feel like you're doing this. You're stressing yourself out a lot.
Let me tell you this too, Paul. When that shit happened, the next day, I was uh I was walking on this road right here, barefoot, and it was in the hot sun and I burnt my feet all up. And I went out in the middle of the field and I was crying. I was like not hysterically crying, like really bad crying. And I dropped down to my knees and put my head in the dirt and I prayed like a Muslim. And when I was speaking in Muslim, like
You
a
don't
Muslim
speak.
from Afghanistan. Listen to me.
Yeah,
Listen to
it's
me.
like Arabic.
Arabic. I spoke Arabic. Then after that, I spoke Hebrew. Then the other language I think is Aramaic. And at the end, it said Belial.
Okay.
So maybe that's what it is. It's I got possessed by Belial somehow. But and supposedly he's a good angel in a bed. So I don't know.
How
I
do you
don't
know?
know anything about it.
How do you know? Like how do you know this? How do you have any information?
Well, see, that's the messed up part. Is when I did that pray thing out in the middle of the field, nobody was recording because I was crying and all distraught or however you say it about my situation on how I feel on the inside. You know what I mean? And yeah, I haven't got back down and tried to pray like that again, and I'm not going to. So I don't know. I just wish I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that.
Yeah, I was just curious, like how you knew anything about him, though. You said he's a good or a bad. Like, how do you know?
uh, I I looked it up on Google
Oh, okay.
because I didn't understand any of the three prayers, but at the very end it said Belial. I do understand that, and then I looked it up.
Okay. So did that make things worse when you knew, or better when you knew?
Well, no, ever since then, I guess him, he, she, or whatever it is, has been trying to get me to stop everything I do, which ain't a whole lot. He wants me to stop the blood pressure medication. He wants me to stop the Suboxone. He wants me to stop smoking cigarettes. and I won't. So I don't know.
Okay. So, I
And
mean,
he
you
just
think
told
it's
me I'm gonna find out
you're gonna find out what?
if I don't.
I mean, you will find out one way or the other, whether you do or you don't.
Yeah, I gotta go back and get some water. Though my mouth is dry as crap.
So, I just googled it too, and it's not a singular person. So what it means is wicked,
Yeah.
worthlessness, or wicked.
Yep.
It's not.
Yeah. It
It's
sounds like James.
but it's not a. It's not a an entity per se. In 2 Corinthians 6:15, Paul uses Belial as a name for Satan, contrasting him with Christ and emphasizing the stark opposition between good and evil. But he is not. Actually, in Jewish text, it says is a personified proper name for Satan or even the Antichrist.
And also Jimmy, or shit, Paul. What the fuck? I said also, um, when I went over to that church over there, because
Yeah.
that's the only church that's close by my house. It's like right across the street. When I went over there, I went over there to pray because I felt like I was being possessed, and I saw these cloaked figures through the window, and this was in the middle of the night. And I seen three of them, and they were standing like this with these cloaks on, and it seemed they had candles, and it seems like they were standing in a circle around something. I also see them standing out in this field. It's three of them at nighttime, and they're just watching me.
You think so? You think you're not like seeing like making some shit up because you can't see out there?
Paul, you've known me for how long now? Do I?
Yeah, I'm just
I
saying
do
like
not see shit.
okay.
Like this shit is real, and I don't. I honestly, I don't know who the fuck it is. The only people I can think of is Kate and Jimmy, but I could be wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I say I don't know all that you got going on, but like it's but like he's an old man. Like, do you really suspect him of trying to be so
Well, see,
so?
that's the perfect cover, don't you think? Somebody that's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yes and no. Oh, I'm sorry.
Also, I don't. That's another thing. I don't sleep at night. I used to sleep like a baby, get plenty of sleep. The only person I know that doesn't sleep is him. There's
Yeah,
one day I stayed up for 5 days in a row. 5 fucking days.
yeah. If you don't sleep well, it's gonna cause you to be literally not sleeping will make you insane.
I know. I slept last night, but the night before I was up for 2 days. And I'm pretty sure after doing this, I won't sleep tonight. So,
Yeah, maybe that's why you go do the exercises to rest to make your body so you can rest.
yeah, well, the thing is, it seems like I've been exercising so much in the heat and throughout the night and all during the day and everything, and no sleep. That's their, I guess, brilliant master plan
Well, I mean that's if you
to
go on
somehow
feel.
kill me and get away with it.
I don't think anybody's trying to kill you. I think like I don't even know. Maybe they are. I can't say for sure. I can't co-sign that though. I can't say that um old Jimmy and this young lady like I can't say it with full confidence that they're doing like they have an evil master plan. Like I can't even. It does. You haven't given me enough proof to put them
Right.
together. To put them together on something out to harm you personally. Them personally. Like I think you got a lot of things stress wise that are going on. But as far as the weird hooded figures, maybe you think you fell asleep and maybe dreamed that, but didn't realize you fell asleep.
No, I was definitely awake. I was crying and upset because of what's been going on to me, physically. And I went over there to pray, to ask Jesus for help. And I seen it through the window. And at nighttime, I can stand right here in the port, right here at on the porch, and I can see them standing in the field. There's 3 of them,
Has anybody
and they're
else seen
tall.
them?
No,
Only you?
it's only, oh yeah, and I'm looking right where they stand at now, and there's nothing over there. There's a big house over there, but
Have you going over there during the day?
no, I don't go on other people's property anymore because when all that stuff was happening, I went over there to I don't know what he is, I guess, not, uh, Pakistani guy, and on his pop, I was praying on his property line, and he shot at me, and then I ran through here and came up through the backyard.
Okay. I wouldn't be on this property either.
Well, yeah, so now I don't step foot on his property anymore.
Yeah,
But
that's wild. That is wild. I'm gonna call Steve again. All right. I call him.
all
We'll see
right,
if he answers. I don't know if he will. Yeah, all that sounds absolutely insane. Like I got nothing. I mean, not that it's insane, but it's just it's so over the top. Like it definitely sounds like some, like you got magic, you got giant cloak figures.
yeah, it sounds crazy, but
Like, have you written this down to read over? Like,
no,
what you,
because I didn't like. I don't
you
like
should be.
writing.
Yeah, but you should be writing all this down because it might help you process things better. It might slow your brain down a little bit so you can comprehend things instead of jumping to conclusions about, you still may end up in the same place with with how you think about things, but it may give you like a reference to look back and see why, like what happened that day, or like why you feel bad, or whatever, just like a log of your day and your thoughts, so it might help you process things or look back on things to see what's different.
Yeah, like,
Writing things down, only you know what's going on with you. Like you can't expect someone else to be like, hey, like I know what he's going through. Like they don't really know. You
yeah,
know,
well,
and you can write it down, and that way when you need help or whatever, like this, it's been going, like I've been keeping a log of how I feel and how my head feels for a month now, and I feel like shit. And here's what I did every day. Here's what I ate. Here's my medicine. I smoke this many cigarettes a day, and maybe they'll take you a little more serious if you have like and like I felt like shit every day. Something's not okay.
right. Yeah, I better start doing that and
Cause you
writing
get
it down and stuff.
Yeah, because if a diary is legally admissible evidence, so it's like the truth. So
Right.
it's binding to whatever as far as your
I
word
would
and
I
memory.
would even I would even take a lie detector test too.
Lie
So,
detector tests don't really matter. I'm just saying, as far as this is for your health, is what I'm saying. The journal. So that
yeah.
when you go to the doctor, you'd be like, listen, here's my journal of what's been going on with me, and this is what I feel like this, and I need some help. Like I feel like shit. Like I feel like my head's going to fucking explode,
Yeah.
and nothing else has helped. Besides the fact that I got wizards after me.
Yeah, pretty much. That's why that way I feel.
Yeah, I've never been attacked by wizards. That's a new one.
Yeah, me.
Maybe not wizards. They're,
Well, yeah, maybe satanic worshippers.
I mean, Satan's still an angel.
Yeah, true. I guess I don't even know nothing about it.
He's the Lucifer, the bringer of light. He's the light bringer. He was
Yeah, I
God's
guess that's.
he was God's favorite.
Yeah, I always sleep with the lights on for some reason now too.
Well, that could be because you're fucking stressed out about the wizards outside.
Yeah. Or Jimmy, I'm stressed out about him. I don't fucking know.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know much about him.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what to do. I don't really want to leave because I don't have anywhere to go, but I don't feel like I should have to leave. You know what I mean? I wasn't told to, so.
I mean, your mind's telling you you gotta leave, so that's not real life telling you. That's your mind. Like everybody's got something inside their mind. Everybody's got an inner voice and an inner monologue. I mean, most people do.
Right.
So, like I say, it really sounds like you're having some kind of inevitable stress crisis, and you're coming a little detached to deal with the level of stress. And brains
Right.
do that. Like brains will do this shit. Like you will purposely forget things. Like your mind will forcibly make you forget things that are too traumatic to remember. So when you do that time after time and with stress, like your brain, there's only so much space. You know, it's a limited
Yeah.
fucking computer, and you put it through so much shit, like it will never be the same again. So you just gotta keep a log of your health and your how you feel mentally, how your body feels physically, and what you intook that day is pretty crucial. Whatever went
Yeah.
into your body, even if it's illegal drugs, like you should definitely write it down. I'm not saying you are, but if it happens, like don't leave it out, because if something makes things better,
Mhm.
then that may be a solution, or that may be the root of the problem. Just for your benefit, to eliminate the small steps before we get to wizards and telepathic mind battles.
Yeah.
Like small steps, like log your health first, because then you'll see differences, and maybe even you can figure out the pattern of why some days you feel like bad shit's happening and sometimes you don't, and you just have to watch that. Whatever makes you feel better, then you'll have to figure that out. Whatever makes it easier, or
Yeah, I just.
hear less voices, because hearing voices is a bad thing. Like hearing them that aren't of your own, I don't know, your own inner voice, like forcibly spoken voices inside your mind is not a good sign.
Yeah.
So that's why you need to log the stuff to figure out if it keeps happening, and then maybe how many times they speak to you, and what they say,
Right.
and what's going on when they say that.
Right.
You know what I mean? It just like, so you know, like it's like a log, so you can really be like, yo, like this shit's fucking weird. Like I'm reading over what was going on, and I'm totally like none of it makes sense. And then you get, maybe through that you can bring some logic to it, so you understand, and you can be like, doctor, like I'm fucked up. I need this, this, and this, or look at me like this because here's my shit.
Yeah. It's wild, man. I don't really know how to handle it. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, the whole jail shit fucked me up a little bit anyway. But like I said, I'm not crazy, and
Yeah,
When you
but
go
like,
into places like that and you tell them all that shit, you know what I mean? It's just I was set up from the gate, and I don't know how to fix it.
I mean, being incarcerated is definitely a mind breaker. It's a spirit breaker for sure. Like, you're not normal. You'll never be the same after being in jail. Like, people think they know what it's like being alone. Like, put your fucking self in jail and feel like really alone. You know, like
Yeah,
mentally broken. Like you're in a fucking fucked up situation with a bunch of motherfuckers that do not give two shits really about you,
that's
and
pretty
just
much how I feel.
yeah, and you're just trying to survive. You stay stuck in survival mode when you're in jail, so everything is fight or flight. There's no like time to think or reflect. You're just trying to survive. It'll break you. That shit will fucking break you. And hopefully you can figure out what's going on before you let it. I'm not saying you're gonna let it, but before the weirdness gets too far, just try. Like I say, like the best advice I can get you is you track that shit and figure out how, like the pattern. You have to figure out the pattern of things because everything has a reason. Something sets you off.
Right.
Some There's something triggers that thought to be like oh my god, like start telling like maybe you're having like a thought process and this thing is like fuck you or whatever it's telling you to do that you think is super negative, and it could be like I say I don't know enough, but it's definitely something you should look into on your own. Also, it'd be pretty smart. You can also look
Yeah.
into like things that protect you from hexes. Like if you think it's really magic, like if you're wholeheartedly in on like you are being hexed, Google some
Yeah.
shit. Google some shit to like anti-hex it. Maybe if it is in your mind and you really think it's magic, then if I think it's in your mind and your mind thinks it's real, and you do the magic thing to protect your like the other items to protect you from a hex, then maybe your mind will realize that you're safe and it'll break some of the dumb shit down. You know what I mean? Some of the stress that you got going on. So you could Google like something that protects you from hexes, like white sage, or maybe some Native American things, or whatever your belief system is. There's always something to protect you.
Yeah, I got it. I got stage and stuff like that. It hasn't worked.
Yeah, just keep looking. Then there's always something. And if you're working towards saving yourself, like it's all worth it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like none of it's like you just gotta look up a little bit each night. Like try to keep an effort towards keeping yourself safe mentally. If that's what it takes, like sometimes it takes a little bit more. You know what I mean, or a little bit much, a little bit hard work and dedication to making sure that your mind space is safe and secure, so you can deal with life.
Yeah.
Yeah. You talked to my brother?
I seen him the other day. He was at the park,
What part?
Fedelsberg Marina.
All down by the basketball courts
Yeah.
and like the VFW memorial thing or whatever.
No, I went down there not too long ago to meet the girl Melissa to go for a walk,
Okay.
and then she took me up to Dollar General and gave me a hug.
Well, that's cool. Did you get a high five too?
Nah, just a hug.
That's cool. So what's going on with you with today then? What's your plans after this? What are you getting into?
Uh, Probably getting something to eat, and probably laying back because my head is really hurting.
Why don't you sit down now? You ain't gotta walk around on the phone.
I don't know. I can't seem to figure that out. They always make me stand up.
I mean, some people are walkers. I'm a walker on the phone normally. I'll
I
be
am a little bit, but not
I,
that much.
I'll be paid. Why do you say they? Why you say they make you? How many of them? Besides, it's just two. The two of them.
Yeah,
Do you hear them at the same time, or
Melissa,
do you feel like
Melissa Morris and her husband.
in your mind
Somehow, yeah.
Melissa Moore? And I thought it was Jimmy.
I don't know. It's between Jimmy, Kate, Melissa Morris, or her husband Eric.
So it's more people. So you just name more people that are mad at you for whatever reason.
Well, this is the only people I've had contact with besides your brother Russell, which I know it's not him. And um, so yeah, that's the only people I can think of.
Are they into magic?
I don't know. She hit me up out of the blue one time on Facebook, blowed me up on text messages. I still got the phone, but for some reason I threw the old phone in the weeds down on the road down there at Fedelsburg. It can be found, but I haven't went in there to get it yet. It has all of her text messages on it, and um, what was I saying? Yeah, she was blowing me up, and we were talking on the phone for like hours, and then she wanted to go for a walk down by the VFW. We went for a walk, and she seemed like she was really, really nervous, like you know what I mean, and all that. And then we rode down to Preston to the water and sat there for a minute. I smoked a couple cigarettes. Then we got back in her car, which is a Pontiac G6, and uh, she dropped me off at Dollar General and gave me a hug.
Okay. And then
So
what? How do you know? How do you know her husband doesn't like you or whatever?
I really don't know that he doesn't like me. I just know she has a husband, and I think she likes me, but her husband doesn't. Maybe, I guess.
I mean, if I was her husband, I wouldn't like my wife hanging out with other dudes that she's attracted to. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
that's a bit much.
But
That's crazy. So it's Jimmy, that guy. So who else? And who else doesn't like you? Like, who are all these women hitting you up out of the blue? Do you think it's some? Do you think they're all connected?
I
Like
don't
the
know,
way you
bro.
talk about these ladies is like you say like they all hit you up out of the blue. Like you got
Yeah,
no.
like this random people are hitting me up that I don't even know, and they're women. You know what I mean? But the only two I've had contact with was Melissa and Kate.
And you hear all of them.
I hear a woman's voice and a male's voice. I
Just
hear them
to the.
talk to me. They're trying to control me and do whatever. I don't know.
Can you tell? Can you feel a difference when they say anything, or do you hear the
Yeah,
difference?
yeah. Like they try to tell me what to wear, what to eat, how
Yeah, but
much to eat.
can you tell which one's which?
Yes, I can tell the difference between a female and a male.
Yeah, I just didn't know if they
Yes, I mean,
sounded the same or you just thought they were the same. Like I didn't know if there was an actual like you're not really hearing them in your mind. You know what I mean? So however your mind hears things, whatever that voice is, I didn't know if it was male or female to you.
right.
So so you have no idea like Okay. So what about how do these so the cloaked figures in the field, are they the same as the ones from at the church?
Well, like I said, I seen it, but like I don't know if it's like 100% true. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, but I know the contact with Melissa is true.
The mental contact,
Yeah, I
like
can
the
feel it. My
the
head's hurting real bad right this second because I said her name
so it's telepathic connection.
somehow, and I don't know how she fucking did it, but
Okay.
yeah.
I just want to know how you like. So it you know, and you hear better when your head hurts.
No, it's like whenever they feel like, I guess, what you want my honest opinion? I think they've done some shit to people and gotten away with it, and they're trying to do it to me. And maybe they had a second thought about it, or they don't want to do it anymore because it's so evil. And I don't. That's what I think. Maybe I helped them see the light. I guess because I'm a good person. Maybe
Yeah, it's
that's what I think. Because I'm not an evil person. I'm not a rapist. I've been, yeah, I smacked a couple women, but other than that, I'm not a bad person.
you
So,
shouldn't don't allegedly smack women.
well, yeah, I mean,
Allegedly.
it's allegedly, yeah. I've
Yeah,
already
you got.
been convicted of it, so
Oh, let's say still
it was
you can't.
Sarah. I smacked Sarah.
Oh, have you found her?
No,
Okay, yeah, I
her
don't.
and her boyfriend Ronnie are ghosts in Baltimore somewhere.
Yeah, like you don't want to go find those people that are that they're not in the best areas. Baltimore's sketchy, man. You don't want to go looking for people that don't want to be found. You die like that in Baltimore.
Yeah, I'm lucky that I made it out, but
Yeah, I mean I work there often, and it's some of those areas aren't worth. You don't want to be there when it starts to be dark, like at all.
well, at nighttime, I always stayed up towards the hospital, like John Hopkins, where the light is. I wasn't stupid enough to stay in the alleys or wherever, you know what I mean? The bandos.
Yeah, I'm just saying that whole area is sketchy.
I gotta take a piss again here.
That's all right, man. Do what you got to do. So yeah, man. I just yeah, Baltimore's sketchy. So like she does no contact, and how do you know she's with her boyfriend or whatever if you've never found her?
Who do you mean, Sarah?
Yeah.
Well, when can I talk, please? Last time I seen her was at Wawa when I got arrested, and she was with the dude Ronnie Nutter, and they stole their father's truck and went off to Baltimore, is what her father told me. And she hasn't been on Facebook or nothing because she's my baby mom. So I try to check up on her and look for her, but like I said she went ghost because I haven't been able to see her on Facebook. But she does have warrants and shit, so maybe that's why. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, you can hide in Baltimore for a long time. They don't
Well,
really
yeah, it's a big city, and well, she's a dope fiend. I don't know what he does, but you know what I mean.
well, it's a Baltimore City doesn't really go after people. Like there's so many crimes going on that if you're not a active offender, they're not really looking for you. They're gonna wait for you to slip up and get picked up on some other shit, and then it's gonna
Right.
bang you with all your fucking paperwork. Be done for. You be sitting in there for a while detoxing, hating fucking life. Is that Steve?
Yeah, I think so.
Yo.
Yo.
Oh shit. What's up?
You gotta turn your
Oh
camera
shit.
on, Steven.
All right, so y'all gotta bear with me for a moment. I gotta figure this out. Here we go. It says low battery. First of all, it says low battery, charge it, so I gotta get my SSI. I'm running up to the house because I'm on this.
I got a charger right here.
I won't hurry up. Let me get that.
Oh wait, I thought.
I'm running up to the house. All right, be with me in a second.
Oh shit. Look at Steve with no
So
shirt
what's
on
been
in this
going-
picture.
Huh?
He's got no shirt on. You need to put a shirt on in that picture.
I got no shirt on now because I was outside working. Yeah, it's hot, bro.
Outside of working.
All right, let me find my turn. There it is. Okay.
God, what was that? That was loud.
Shutting the door to the house. It has bells on it, so that way, you know, somebody's coming in or going out.
All right.
Kind
Then.
of like a 1960s alarm system. You know what I mean?
I guess. What you got? Like you got cans and a
I
string.
get bigger.
Yeah, something like that. Okay.
All right.
All right. Hold on. I'm gonna have to be stationary for a while. Now let me
Cool.
get this right. All right.
Yeah.
So screenshot. I'm going into you. All right.
Ew, that's weird. Don't do that. Don't go into me.
All right. Here we go. What's going on here? Let's stay in here. Let's see what
I'll
this says.
fucking bang the shit out of my.
It says watch videos together and share content. When you start sharing, your camera will turn off and people on the
You don't
call.
want to do that. You just want to share it. You just want video. You want the little
Oh,
camera
I want a
button.
video. Okay, here we go. There it is. I found it. I believe.
We'll see.
Let's see if y'all see me. Hey.
We don't see you yet, though.
Turn the
You guys
camera on, dumbass.
I did. I can see myself, dumbass.
We don't see you though.
Alright, so if you don't see me, the only reason I could think of that's for is because I still have a low battery. I'm plugged in, I'm charging, but it might take a minute to get up to, dude, it's one of them dumbass blue phones that, they're just pieces of shit, bro.
I don't know what a blue phone is.
Oh, man, but you know what a Santa Claus beard is? Golly, that thing is big, bro.
Yeah, man.
At least it looks good, though.
I
At
get
least
it
it looks
trimmed.
good.
I get it trimmed
Oh,
up
no.
yearly.
Take that. Never mind. So explain to me what all we're getting ready to be doing, if you don't mind my.
We've already been doing it. We've been on here like an hour already.
I know you had it. You lie. You lie.
Nah, man, you can look it up. I'll send you guys the link when it's done. Actually, I can
Ah,
probably
so-
send you guys the link now, but
So this phone is such a POS, bro. I had it in my back pocket trying to get water for the cats down at the shop, and my butt pressed the button and answered y'all's little. I guess that's how I got in with you. Change device to prevent. And why is it acting? It's giving me warnings and shit. I don't know what's going on down here, bro. Hold on, let me figure this out. There we go. There we go. Try this. I don't know what the heck's going on. I'm turning video on. That's what we need.
yeah, that's what it should be happening. Let's see.
Do you see me?
Nah, no
Negative.
see you.
What the hell is going on? Because I can see myself now. Let me try it again. I do believe this pod got everything to do with the damn low battery bullshit. How long have y'all been on here, you said?
Like an hour. Yeah, an hour already.
Whoa, I dropped it. Oh, there you go.
Talk.
Coming back.
We had.
Now I don't see myself at all. Oh, wait. Here we go. It says effects and lighting. What the fuck is going on? This shit's confusing. I hate
You
this
just-
phone with a passion.
No, you shouldn't. Why? You can't. That's strange to hate a phone.
Dude, now it just says...
Well, you don't even have to do it. His picture's right there anyway, so.
Yeah, he'd be alright. He'd be alright till his phone charges up a little bit. He can watch us like a weirdo, I guess.
Yeah. What are y'all doing? I mean, do you ever get out the house, or...
Do I get out of the
You-
house? I go to work every day.
Dude, I cherish your work ethic and your ability to get work, man. I tell you, I used to cuss Dad out. I used to hate Dad, man. Wake up, we gotta get out of here in 10 minutes. I hate it, dude. Now I sit out here by myself with no means of transportation, can't get
Man.
to. Dude, it drives me absolutely fucking crazy, man. I can't stand it at all. We're trying to sell the house before the first of the year. Get the fuck out of here. I'm done with this place. I hate it. I hate it. I hate to be that way. You know, I feel blessed to have it. So I rent rooms out to people, and then what happens is they take advantage. I mean, they don't pay me because of my good nature. I don't go jumping their shit. Well, I literally had a breakdown today, dude. Like, I couldn't handle it no more because, man, I had little Lexi drive me all the way, your sister, drive me all the way to Cleveland for us to pawn a few of my tools that I really like. I got really nice chainsaw, pressure washer, and shit. And I needed a couple $100. I was trying to get a truck out of the impound. It was $700. We get all the way there, man, and they tell me that there's a little nick on the cord that shows the interior of the cord for the air compressor. No, we don't want that. Okay, so then I took the chainsaw outside. It was drizzling. Opened the case, pulled started, make sure it started, put it back in the case, took it to the pawn shop. They said, guess what? There's water in the case. We don't want it. Okay, so I'm like, this is really gay. So what was the last thing, man? The fucking we did. And the pressure washer.
Pressure washer they couldn't test because they didn't
have a water hookup.
Yeah.
So everything I took with me, they didn't buy none of it. Your little sister, I couldn't even give her, $25 for gas, and I couldn't do nothing at all. Not a little
you
thing.
should sell it on the internet. Unless
And
it's fucking hot. Don't sell hot shit on the internet. So don't say allegedly.
No, none of it's hot, dude. It's all my shit. I don't dabble in all that bullshit, man.
If you sell it on the internet, people come pick shit up.
Yeah, well, I am not an internet savvy individual like you are.
Hey,
I'm
man, you gotta get with the times. Times
Yeah,
are
no,
changing.
Hey, you were saying that same shit 20 years ago, bro.
They do change. You gotta change with the times, man.
Yeah, you were on that little fucking making music and shit, man. That shit was dope. I would miss them days, bro.
I mean, time passes, man. You gotta enjoy the time that you got. Make the best of
Yeah.
it.
I'm starting to count my blessings more and more every day, man, because I see everybody around me that, all these people that I'm giving rooms to and shit, how they're struggling out there. And you know what? It really is. It's a disease that's traveling through the population. It's the fucking fentanyl and all that bullshit. You know how it goes. I just got out there for that same shit, yo. And if I hadn't got locked up for 45 days, I'd have probably lost my life. Because I died from a fucking overdose. Little Chris saved my fucking life twice.
Why do I gotta keep my mouth shut?
Huh? What'd you say, Chris?
No, I was talking to my inner
Oh, okay.
self.
How old
Nothing.
are
I'm
you,
listening to you, bro.
Huh?
No, I've been chilling. I'm almost out of Suboxone though. You got any more?
Dude, I don't have any at all.
Hey, you shouldn't do that on the internet.
Yeah, that is very true.
Y'all are
Yeah,
horrible criminals.
I'm glad
You're
that we-
the
I'm glad
shittiest
that
of
we-
I got
criminals.
money.
That was
Hey, don't do
educational.
that.
was
Don't do
yeah,
that.
That was just an educational thing, man. That's an example
Allegedly.
of what people. That's an example of what people suffer from out there. No, we don't do that shit, man.
So you can talk to him after this. You can't.
Yeah,
you can't
yeah,
do
yeah.
illegal activity on the internet.
Absolutely.
Then
I
I
will-
don't get money.
I'll
bad, bro.
refer you to my doctor. Okay, I got you. Don't worry.
I got an appointment on the 10th. I'm just
That's
running
me too.
low for some reason.
Me too. I'm on the 10th too, and then my buddy Chris here's on the 10th, and then a girl upstairs is on the 10th. Everybody's going on the 10th, bro.
What do you got? Like, you got a halfway house? You got a 3/4 house, motherfucker. Like, you got a halfway house.
What the hell are you talking about?
You said everybody's going to Suboxone in like a week or whatever. Like, you got. I'm not
Baby,
judging
I like
them.
it.
I'm just making
I'm
fun of
not
you
doing
because I
it.
said a halfway house, like everybody getting out of shit. Like you got a 3/4
Yeah,
house.
well, to be honest with you, I talked to a person while I was in jail about maybe turning this place into a halfway house because he was doing the exact same thing. He was actually renovating his home, but his home was in a really upper class neighborhood, and everybody around it wanted to do it. And they're like, nah, I don't think that's a good idea. All these ex-drug addicts are in this really nice neighborhood. But he was going to get some crazy, like, I don't know how much it was. It was like $10,000 per person per week. It was a ridiculous amount of money. And he had 20 beds, and he got that much money per bed. I was like, shit, man, I might as well just go ahead and do that with my house. That's a good way to make money.
You could,
Huh?
but you gotta.
Yeah, I
could.
just,
Yeah, hell yeah.
yeah, and actually, it sounds like a really good idea. I just don't know how to go through all the hoops to get, the shit set up. You gotta have your house inspected. It's gotta be up to
Yeah.
par with all kinds of shit. It's a real big pain in the ass, but it's a real, there's a lot of profit in it. You know what I mean? From what I understand.
Yeah, I got no idea. How to hustle a system like that. That's the next level. That's
I don't
rich
either,
man.
bro.
That's rich man hustle. Like I'm poor man. I got
Yeah,
I got
you got
two
children
half
and shit.
I got half a pennies to rub together.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, me too.
Let me explain something to you. If that is honestly what you're living with, then you know the pain and suffering that me and little Chris have lived for literally the past 40 years. We have got to do something, dude, to change something. We got to change something. And I mean, people post things, get that shit done and wrapped up and go to fucking, like, Utah. I don't give a fuck.
Why Utah? What's up with
To
Utah?
get the fuck away from all the memories, bro. Leave the memories back, bro.
Going somewhere else doesn't make things. I mean, I don't live around there anymore, and the coolest shit is
Yeah.
Amazon comes same day.
You got a good point. But
like,
you know what?
It's cool. Like, it's cool. I still miss home. Like, not going somewhere doesn't make things
I was
better.
gonna ask you about that. How you feel about being away from home for so long? Is your your like Tracy and all them still over here?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
no
just
shit.
here
That's
because
what's up.
I'm just here because I got a job that pays, and I don't have to worry about ever missing work.
Yeah, that's what I hear over on the Western Shore. There's like
Yeah.
guaranteed work all the time.
Yeah, you just gotta not pay. You just gotta not nod off in an interview, and you get a job.
Yeah, no doubt. Look, I'm gonna tell you what, and I'm not trying to fucking brag. I'm not trying to talk shit on here, but look, I've been exposed to opportunities since I've been released. I was released last Friday, and I've turned down 3 or 4 opportunities, and I can actually have my bitch who fucking absolutely despises that shit and kills me every time I fuck with it vouch for me. And dude, I'm patting myself on the back, because I finally found a mindset that is different from what I used to have. The fucking shit don't do nothing but control our lives, man. Every ounce of what we do is controlled by the drug, and I'm fucking sick of it. But when we ain't got it, I want a job, yo. I want a vehicle. That's the key to this shit. If I had a vehicle, I'd be working. If I was working, I'd be good. If I was good, who knows what would happen, man. The sky's the limit.
So you gotta get a bicycle.
I had one that got stolen while I was in jail. These motherfuckers around here don't know how to keep their hands. Man, I don't want to get into that shit. They stole all my tools.
I mean,
all the time.
you're renting rooms. You should be able to get a bicycle. Man, there's so many bicycles on,
Yeah.
on the internet. You should just get right on Facebook and stop
Yeah,
commenting
you
on
ain't kidding, bro. Yeah.
people's posts and be like, hey, somebody got a free bicycle. I need to get my fucking life together.
No, hey yo, 20 years later, that fucking bicycle's in my basement, framed and shit. Like the beginning of yeah, that would be great.
My first free bicycle.
Yeah, yo, I had
What's
that
up
little
with Chris?
beast.
Are you frozen, Chris?
Yeah, he's frozen, yo. He must have took a big old shot, air duster.
I'm just listening.
Oh, okay. He's still there.
I'm just
I was making
listening,
sure.
bro.
Did you tell Steve about
Yeah,
what's going on with you, Chris?
Baby, can you go get me? Yeah, I kind
Yeah.
of know a little bit through his family what's going on. He came over and talked to me for a while too.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if
kinda
he
know a
told. Did he
little
tell
bit
you about the Wizards?
No, he didn't tell me about that one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
How did my camera get switched around? I need to turn my camera around.
You need to turn your camera on. You gotta hit that little camera button right in the middle.
All right, let me check it
It
out.
says
real quick,
turn
brother.
on video.
All right, I think I just got it. Yeah. I hit it. It's low battery. I need to get a high tech. Go get my fast charge block, baby, please. I know. I gotta get this giant fucking dragonfly out. Hold on one moment.
What- It's my fucking insect whisperer.
You're free. No, you're not. Now you're stuck behind
You
it.
gotta whistle at it. You gotta whistle at it in its own frequency.
Get out. I know, dude. Get on my shit. Come on, man. Come on. Get on it. This thing is stubborn.
All right.
You're probably exhausted.
What?
I gotta walk again here.
You ready to walk? So what's going on, Chris? Why are you walking?
Come on, dude.
I don't know.
Look at that.
Just listening and walking here.
That man's not. Steve's not. You got like 17 fans in the background.
All fucking day, dude. All right, let me tie my boot, y'all. I'll be with you in a second, y'all. I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for? You should be sorry
So,
for why you got 12 fans running in the background.
Who, me?
Yeah, now it's
Okay,
quiet.
so-
Before it was like you sound like you were trying,
So, being that I'm unemployed, jailbird, fresh out the pen, and broke as fuck, my fucking awesome ass mother, my mom is my fucking best friend. She does every mother effing thing for me you could ever think of.
I mean, that's your
And,
mom. That's her duty. That's her responsibility. And
she
you'd be
paid-
lost.
She gave me the fucking house, went and moved in with Uncle Steve, yo, and pays utilities. And that was basically like, here's your fucking opportunity, right? And like I said, the drugs, man, absolutely tried to fucking sabotage my opportunity.
The drug? No, that's crazy. You gonna blame the drugs?
Well, no, not necessarily. It was my choice to do the drugs,
Yeah,
and I used a real pathetic excuse to even relapse. But
I mean,
the fact of the matter is,
yeah, everybody does though.
Yeah, I gotta focus on me and stop thinking that I can escape the pain by getting high.
I mean, but you can escape the pain by getting high. That's why you get high.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Definitely
I
can.
know, but you know
Like
what?
that's exactly
I hate this
when I get fucked up on some shit. That's exactly why I'm getting fucked up on that shit, because it makes it not hurt. The thing is, you gotta go through. You gotta go through it. You have to go through it. It's gonna fucking suck. You're gonna have it. Just fucking.
Yeah,
it's the
bro,
worst.
dude,
Life is
they got
hard.
this new-
Life is the hardest shit
life,
ever.
and they say that cheesy ass shit, but it's true. They say life on life's terms. I hate that bullshit, but it's the truth. I hate it, but it's true. And life on life terms is a bitch, bro.
Yeah,
It really truly is.
life's hard, motherfucker. Life is fucking hard. It will fuck you,
Let me
and
tell
it
you,
will keep fucking you as long as you let it touch your fucking butthole. So.
Yeah, yo, and I'm telling you, yo, listen, in dumbass Dallas, I let him touch my butthole so many fucking times, yo. He got locked up.
Yeah.
He got locked up, right? That motherfucker got locked up, right? And as soon as he gets locked up for whatever it may be, the motherfucking cops started parking down at the wharf, right? Because of the activity here. And I do believe he probably was, I think he's task force. I'm not trying to put a bone on anybody, yo. But all of a sudden, when your little sister left earlier, Chris, the cop took off from the wharf, pulled her over immediately, and asked her if we had left anything in the vehicle.
What?
Yeah, dude, they were watching your sister.
Y'all are gonna get locked up. Y'all straight up gonna get the fuck locked up. Like, you already know. Like, this shit is like textbook. Like, they pulled him over, they're watching. Like,
exactly.
Somebody's going to fucking jail today.
But you know what's funny about? But you know what's funny about this, bro?
None of it. None of it's funny.
There's absolutely nothing in this house. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna kick into behind nothing.
Hey, you ain't gotta prove it to me. I'm not Judge Horn or whoever's the judge anymore. Like, I mean, no, you're in Caroline County. I don't fucking know who they are. Forrest or whatever his name was. I don't fucking know.
It's like Leslie or some bullshit, yo, and he's a stifler. He's a fucking asshole.
I don't know what a stifler is.
So look, if for some reason this piece of shit phone of mine dies, give me 5 minutes or something to hit me back, man. Because I asked my bitch to go get a fucking supercharging block, and she's went upstairs. I guess she's diddling herself or something. I don't know.
How you know she's diddling herself?
What the fuck?
How you
It's
know?
It's a 90% chance that she's diddling herself.
Like, you got all this
Every
face.
time I
It's
turn my
probably
back,
so hot. It's probably so hot upstairs. She can't go
God,
diddle
motherfucker.
herself up there. Like, you go up there and it's like sweat. Like, it's like a lunch meat special. Like, it's fucking gross.
Yeah. Hey, yo, so check this out, yo. Every time I turn my back, yo, something's fucking smacking around in that motherfucker.
See,
So guess
look,
what?
look, it's got him too, Chris. It's on his
Yeah.
back.
Hey,
Yeah,
yo,
see,
so, Paul,
look at
where
that
you looking
way.
at? Hey,
Where am
look.
I?
Hey, Paul, hold on a second before I ask you that question. I'm going to go get this charger block, and the reason for that is I found a picture of you and Charlie on Charlie's, like, either 18th or 21st birthday, and I want to show it to you because the only way to do that is to charge this piece of shit phone more so I can get the camera and do it, okay? So give me, like, a couple minutes.
I want that picture of everybody on the fucking porch.
I got to find it, dude. I don't know exactly where it's at right now, but I've seen it.
I would fight 4 people in one day to get that picture.
That fucking picture's dope, yo. I got a picture of all y'all standing in front of the porch. What you talk? Yeah, you're not talking about the porch at Hillary's house. You're talking about the front porch at my house, right?
Yeah, Aurora Street.
Okay, so I got it, but you need to understand something. It's a little itty bitty 1x1 picture, right? And it's kind of faded because it's 20 years old or whatever. But yo,
you give me a picture of that shit, I could definitely get the AI to remake the picture.
You can, and edit the fuck out of it. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my fucking shit together tonight, and I'm gonna make sure I find it. Matter of fact, yo, give me a second, yo. I might just know exactly where that bitch is.
I can't see it anyway though, cause you got no.
I know, but that's
you got
what
no
I'm saying.
juice.
I told you, give me 5 minutes. I'm gonna go upstairs and get this damn charging block. My girl got fucking sidetracked. Give me a second. I'll be
She up there
right
making
back.
she making roast beef stew up there.
She's making Swiss cheese fucking salami burger.
she,
What the fuck?
I'll be right.
she got
Hold on a
some.
second. Hey yo, we need to get Charlie fucking Willoughby on this bitch, man. He's getting better, man. I love that dude, man. Okay, I'll talk to you about it, man. I'll be right back. God damn it. Gosh darn it. Excuse me.
You can say whatever you want. You just can't. No racial epithets.
I gotta plug my phone in. Mine's about to die too. It's on
Yeah, I
15%.
told y'all. Make sure you have. I told you, you gotta have it on charge. This shit ain't no joke. It'll kill your shit quick.
Wow.
Right down here. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting
We'll
about
turn
it.
the fan off.
Smoke some ganja in the day. Hey, do you still smoke ganja?
I can't. I'm
Well,
not gonna confirm
I
or
quit.
deny.
Yeah, I haven't smoked weed in years, bro. I don't do that
What's
shit no
legal
more
to grow?
because-
I do grow weed. Actually, you
That's
can legally
awesome,
grow
man.
2
Hell,
plants.
They're
in
beautiful, man. I love growing them, you know. I really do. They're awesome. But
Actually, wait a minute. I do smoke weed. What the fuck am I talking about?
I'm saying-
Yo, you're so burnt out, you dumbass don't even remember smoking weed 5 minutes ago. It's all good, though.
I just ain't had no money for it. A whole bunch of it.
Everybody's so we're all poor. Like it's all, but I got a
No, we are
dispensary.
all
I got a
poor,
dispensary
shit.
right up the street though.
How you doing? Are you still working that electricity shit, man?
Yeah, man. I'm trying.
Do
I've
some
been working
good
on.
Hey, look, I ain't trying to shove a whole bunch of smoke up your ass at once, yo, but you do some fucking sick ass work, yo, no doubt.
I mean, it
You're
sucks.
welcome, Paul.
Well, thank you. I'm sorry. It sucks though. Like I don't want to work. I don't want to work anymore.
Nobody fucking wants to work, bro.
You just said you wanted to work. You wanted a job. You just said that.
Well,
I don't want a job.
It's more of a necessity. It's more of a necessity than it's a want, though, bro. You know what I mean?
There's
I
only
couldn't find it.
there's 4 people watching.
We got 4 people watching.
Yeah.
Well, when I get done getting from the blackout, shit made me everything. Okay, uno momento. I gotta go find this block, yo. This don't make no sense. Y'all go ahead and have that.
Have it what? We've been having at it. You alright? You alright over there? You on charge?
Yeah.
Alright. I didn't know. I didn't know if you're still on charge.
Yeah, I'm still here, bro.
Alright, I gotta go use the I gotta take a piss real quick. So I'll be right back. Hopefully Steve gets his stuff on charge and can turn down that fucking jet engine of a fan in that motherfucker.
Turn it AC off here. So, Kate. Don't smoke no more cigarettes. Jimmy's what? He's coming to the house right now. Jimmy's coming to the house right now.
I'm coming. Not you. Steve back yet?
Nah, I don't know what he's doing. Gary, smoke another cigarette. Fuck it.
You got what?
Smoke another cigarette. Fuck it.
Oh, I mean, you shouldn't be smoking that much. I mean, if that's cigarettes are expensive. I haven't bought a pack of cigarettes since they were like $6.50.
You got the old vape pen, I see.
Yeah, man, that's all I normally get when I go to the. I wait for the dispensary to have sales. And I'll go buy something. So that's the only reason how I smoke, because I ain't got the money to be spending on shit really. I mean, I do have money to be spending, but I don't like to spend it. I work hard and I work a lot.
Right.
So yeah, but shoot, what the hell Steve got going on? He came in all energetic. Man was super amped up.
Yeah.
Ready to roll. Definitely a character. Huh?
Said, whoa. Sound like somebody said, get out of my house.
Maybe. Maybe you're ready to throw down. He gone. He didn't even want to answer. He accidentally called us or whatever. Accidentally answered. Now he done ran off. Can I mute him? That shit is loud as shit.
Let it play. See what.
Oh shit. I can make one of y'all bigger than others. Are you trying to see if there's something going on? I do hear something. You think it could be my voice like echoing longer? Like,
Sound like it said, if you love her, stop.
you got like really good hearing? You be hearing voices. I can't take your word unless I know you have really good hearing.
Swear on your life. That you what? That you I love you? Of course I love you.
Come on, detective.
What? Prove it now? What do you want me to do? Eat you out again? Go to hell?
Who you talking to now?
Excuse me? Turn the fan on. The fan is on. So it clicks. Hold on.
What are you talking about? You talking to the person?
Yeah, hold on. Not yet. Not yet. What? I gotta plug the phone back in. Leave the phone down. Hold on. There's no. Yeah. And then turn off the light. All right. Hold on. All right. Now what? I didn't hear that. What? Turn the what? Oh, turn the nightlight on. Huh? Oh, you love me? I
Gosh,
love you too.
all I found was Oreo cookies and butane. Alright, so I don't know where the hell that thing is. I think I've got a thief running through the house, stealing my damn charger block. And her name's Paula. Can y'all hear me?
I hear you. I didn't know
Yeah.
if you were talking to us or not.
Yeah,
Chris,
I'm talking
Chris
about.
over there. Chris is having problems right now. He's
You look like he just got a mushroom forest right now, Chris.
Not yet. I'd
I
like
love
to put my
Chris.
mushroom in the forest, but
No doubt, bro. I feel you. And I just got done doing that. Yeah, that's how I stay in shape.
mushroom
Oh, yeah?
forest.
well, that was a quickie.
Got to be
I'm
efficient.
sorry. I'm sorry. I dropped my Oreo. I didn't hear what you said, buddy. What?
You
I said
you
that
were-
was a quickie.
Wow. No, I wasn't when I went upstairs. It was right before I came in and got on with y'all.
Oh.
I
That's-
knocked it down in the shit shack.
Why would you do it in a shit shack?
Oh.
Well, look.
Huh.
If I ever get a chance to charge this piece of shit phone enough, I can give y'all a tour of the fucking yard and all that shit. But no, can't get a fucking charger block.
Isn't it on charge now though?
You know what I think I just remembered? I think I left the fucking thing down in the fucking shit shack. That's why we can't find it. I'm gonna go down there real quick.
Why did you break your phone?
What am I
Pete?
eating? Alright, I'm back.
Okay. You be alright, man. You listening to them. You gotta stop listening to them and do what you're supposed to be doing.
All for love.
Oh, yeah, that's what you. Oh, okay. It's gotta be exhausting though, right?
Very.
Is that why you think it's evil? Because it's exhausting?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound pleasant. Do you have a Bible?
Like they said, they got one right there.
Who does? No, do you? Like, does Chris Rockwell? Like a
Yes,
physical
yes,
one?
I have a. I don't have a Bible. I have like these things I got from the church. It's kind of like a Bible, like reading. But I don't. I'm an atheist. I don't pray.
Then how do you so if you're an atheist and you don't believe in God, then how
I
can
believe
these
in
things,
God.
then you're not an atheist.
Uh,
Atheism, you have the belief there is no God.
what? Pray right now.
What are you gonna pray?
I pray that me and Kate get together. On the floor? Huh?
Well, I was wrong. What are you doing, buddy? Alright. Alright, well, I don't know what to do about that.
That's all right.
You go to jail for 45
Well,
days.
you got me
None, that's
confused.
the
I don't know who
only
the fuck I'm talking to. I fucked Melissa, or I fucked Kate. You said you were Melissa.
This
Well, then
man's
why won't you talk to me?
having an issue. See,
Say that one more time, please.
can you see Chris?
Yeah, I can see him.
He's having
There's
a,
nobody over there, but
he's having a telepathic conversation.
Oh, yeah. Paul.
Can you have telepathic conversations?
No, not yet, bro. I can feel energies and shit, but I don't see shit. Things don't talk to me and all that bullshit. Some people can handle it, some people can't.
Handle what?
Everyday life, bro.
But I mean, I assume sometimes it's stress induced. You know, you disconnect and have to form. You know how brains rework themselves to work through trauma.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not very, I'm not, educated and all that shit too much. But I am very knowledgeable about one of my very best friends that I've known since I was very young. So, with that being said, from him being 15 years old to him being almost 40, you know, I can see a very big difference. You know, I love him the same. He's my best fucking friend. That motherfucker saved my fucking life twice in 2 weeks, bro. It blew my mind.
Who, Chris did?
Yes, he did. He found me on the side of the road. I had overdosed on the side of the road, and he fucking pulled over, and he had one shot of Narcan, you know, and he saved my life. And
Look
if it
at you
hadn't
saving
been-
lives.
You can say it, Steve.
Yeah. Yo, and-
I gave it to him. I gave him the dope, but I saved his last too, though.
Hey, you didn't have to say all that, bro. You shouldn't have done that, because I'm gonna tell you this: it don't matter if you give it to me or not, because I was gonna get it somewhere. You know what I mean? But the
Yeah,
fact
I
of the
know.
matter is,
It's alright, bro.
when Paula and you talked, and neither one of y'all had heard from me, you took the initiative to leave in a quickness and found me on the side of the road dead. So thank you again. I love you, and I'll always remember that shit, and I owe you for that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
So, like, you think that's enough of a lesson to keep your shit together?
After that one, I did it for 8 months. For 8 months.
That's
But-
insane that you weren't like absolutely. Chris saved my life,
Well,
and I could never fucking do that shit again.
Yeah, you're right. You know, after I lost my brother, I thought it was gonna be an absolutely, bro. But I'm gonna tell you what, the
Nah,
monster.
man, y'all were smoking. No, because you were getting high,
monster
and then you were
of the
smoking.
kitchen.
You and Dave were smoking fucking crack
No, I
after
did
your
not.
brother's funeral.
I only
Like,
got that
that
one
shit
night.
was-
You know.
That shit was fun. You
Oh,
were
yeah,
so
'cause I gave
fucked
him
up.
Do you have any for yourself? A whole box? Did anybody come in the house? Me and her were down in the shack, so I don't even know if anybody came out. This is terrible. Hey, I did you. Matter of fact, hey Chris.
I know it.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something, yo. Your brother told me if you don't get your shit together, I'm supposed to kick your ass.
Well, I knew that he probably told you that. He tells me that shit all the time. Look, you know, but the first time you saved my life, when I died in the exact same area my brother died. Yeah,
I wasn't enough.
that was the only time I've ever had any kind of like, because it felt like somebody kicked me awake. You know, I felt like I got kicked, and I woke up. When I woke up, I seen you and Paula in shock over top of me, and I knew exactly what had happened. I've never been that close to death before. You said you always like 10 minutes of CPR, so I was like 2 minutes out, and I've been done. Yeah, dude, you would have thought that right there would have kicked it, but then I cussed the cops out, told them to get the fuck off my property, and went right inside and did another bag. That's disgusting, right?
That was disappointing.
I mean, it's not disgusting. It's just fucking dumb.
It is fucking dumb, dude. I hate it. You know,
It's
I have to focus on hating the fucking drug, because if I don't, then that's just gonna be my best friend for the rest of my life, and it's gonna
You
be the
don't
one
have
that
to
takes.
hate it. You don't have to hate the drugs.
I gotta hate it.
I don't smoke cigarettes anymore, and I love fucking cigarettes.
Guess
I
what, motherfucker? I don't smoke them either.
So like I'd smell somebody light up a cigarette, and I'm like, oh man, that is the best shit ever. But like I know I don't want it.
Man, we used to smoke out every fucking room we ever
You gotta
walked in.
think. You gotta think about the results you want more than the substance. More
That's
than you
it,
hate
bro.
the substance.
Hell
You
yeah,
can hate
you got
shit
that.
all day. Like you gotta find a purpose.
Let me tell you what, man.
If I had no purpose, I'd be getting high. I'd be doing whatever the fuck I wanted to do just to feel nothing because I didn't feel like I had a purpose.
Hey, bro, you never did go down the opiate road, did you?
I mean, opiates are dope. Like they're great.
Yeah, absolutely.
I never went overboard with anything. Like
I
I would go overboard doing a whole bunch of blow, but like I would never be
Yeah, why?
lost.
Yeah, no, you never did. You've always had the mentality of somebody that would be very aware of the fact that they're getting ready to go down the wrong road, and you would hit the brakes.
I mean, well, life would do it for you. Like life lets you once you have it happen one
Tell
time.
me, bro. I know that
You
shit
know,
for a fact.
you see it coming. You see that shit coming a mile away, and you're like, if I keep doing this shit, like I'm a
Absolutely, that shit
fucking,
is no fucking joke, man.
yeah, I'm
telling
a
you what.
fucking die. Like if this is the way I want to go, I'm a fucking die doing this shit. I gotta make
No
a
way.
fucking decision and fucking just be done with everything associated with it and work towards my better parts, because this negative shit is gonna fucking kill me.
Yo, I'll tell you something, man. When I see you, when I see Chucky, when I see Matt Mister out there grinding and fucking having legitimate jobs, doing the thing, raising children the right way, yo, and after this, like years and years and years and years and years of grinding on the streets, getting high, yo, it's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen, and I want to work towards that so bad. And so, like, every time I get close to it, I end up crashing right into a fucking brick wall.
Then you don't want it. You don't want it bad enough.
That's it, dude. You gotta want it to get it, right? And I do want it.
I mean, you gotta want it bad enough.
know.
Like, it's same as anything. Like, if you want to, you gotta think how many people are already trying to be successful. Like, there's
You're
a
right.
ton of people already trying to be successful, and you're like way behind. So you have to fucking want to.
Dude, you are not lying. I was just talking about how way behind I was the other day.
You just gotta fucking. You gotta want it. You gotta
I
really
do
want
kind
it.
of want it this time,
You
bro.
know,
Because
no. You don't kind of want nothing. Like, you have to really want it. Like, there's no
I
other.
do.
There's no other option. Like, you either do or you don't.
Right.
There is no. You can't be halfway in with success. Like, you will never. It's like being halfway in building a fucking boat. You know what I mean?
Let me say something, and I don't know if it's true or not. It may sound stupid, but I do believe if I didn't want it, I'd already probably tried to divert from this conversation.
Some people may say they want things, but then, are you going?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay. Now, some people you may want it, but you have to want it bad enough. Like, there's
Yes.
when it comes time to test your resolve, that you're like, I don't want that shit. I want this good shit better than I want to get high right now. Like, I want my goals to be accomplished more than I want to get fucking high. Like,
That is my whole
fuck that
thing right
shit.
there, Paul. That's my whole thing, dude. I am trying to have.
And it's harder. It's way harder to. It's way harder.
Discipline to focus on that one goal, and I want to make it to that goal, and I don't know how to start, and I don't understand it.
You gotta figure out what you want to do and build a plan.
Well, the thing is, Steve Mansley has always been the type of dude that never wants to do anything on his own. He always wants to be there with somebody to do it. You know that. Got the money, block on you. But the fact
That's
of the
not how.
matter is,
Life don't give a fuck what you want.
the fact of the matter is,
Like, dogs don't give two
I'm
fucks.
40 years old, bro, and every time I've tried it, that shit failed. So I'm at a point where I'm like, you know what? This shit ain't working. I gotta do something different. So,
Maybe.
no, ain't no maybes about it. If I keep doing what I'm doing, I'm gonna end up dead, bro. No doubt about it.
Yeah, I don't know what
I
you're
don't-
doing, but like, you can't be whatever you're trying to accomplish. You can't be halfway in, because all you'll do is get high then, because you'll always have a reason.
It's all fucking. You ain't going nowhere, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. I live in a house right now with a whole bunch of people that are addicts. Okay, and they're all struggling to try to get off of the shit.
That is like
But
the
they're
worst
trying.
environment ever, dude.
Listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. Everybody's absolutely trying, okay? They're all in drug court and shit. And it's to the point where, like, I mean, Jesus, like, even the fucking cops are parked at the wharf pulling over Chris's little sister when she leaves. But the fact is, I've seen them falling out, dying, and have to Narcan them and shit. I die, dude. Yo, I've got PTSD from this fucking lifestyle, bro. And the fact of the matter is, it's not fun, and I'm done, dude. I'm 40 fucking years old, man. And I'm looking at all my friends being successful. I'm fucking 40, bro. I ain't even got time to build success, you know? I'm gonna have to deal with what
Nah,
little
that's
bit I
not
can
true.
get out of
That's
life.
not true. There's a lot of people that men don't really hit their financial stride full force until their mid-40s.
So you're telling me I gotta wait 5 years and I'm gonna be rich?
No. Your
Fucking
opportunity is
course.
now is to build it, because by the time you're 45, you'll have the knowledge and life
So-
experience to be able to. I mean, it's statistically speaking. That's
So
why.
check this out, bro. I'm scared to death because before the first of the year, we're selling this house and this property, and right now it's valued at like 375. And we're cutting it right down the middle. Mom's gonna retire, kick back, and enjoy the rest of what she has. And I was gonna take it, get a little spot, and I'm gonna start my own shit. But I need, because I am mature enough to understand that if I am doing this shit by myself, I'm gonna rip through it like a fucking idiot, and I can't do that. So I'm gonna have to have somebody that's gonna be like in charge of my finances. I can't be like running through that shit. But I want to start my own business. I have skills in cut and everything, dude. And Chris knows, and he's done everything.
But do you have,
Paul,
if you had a,
you
like, I'm not
you
trying to
need to
sound like a
work for
dick, but if you had enough skill to start your own business, somebody would come
Yeah.
pick you up right now to go to work.
Well, here's the deal. I know how to lay brick, but I'm not a mathematician. It don't take a rocket scientist to know how to lay out a foundation. But the gentleman who I wanted to apprentice with is like 80 years old now. I'm not gonna ask that man come and fucking show me how to lay out a foundation or how to fucking lay out a set of steps.
You don't, no
I could
offense,
probably
you don't
read
know,
about
you
it on
don't know
Google.
enough, like, you should not start a business.
No, I'm not gonna just like wing it and fucking go do that
You
because
need
it'll
to
be.
go, we need to put yourself in position to get a job at a decent company
Well,
that
I want to
offers you
go
something.
and get a
And then
trade. I
you,
was thinking about welding or something, you know?
yeah, but like if you already know how to do mason, if you already have enough information in your mind to be a
Yeah.
good mason's helper, then you can go to get a job somewhere and you'll learn everything you need to know at a
Yeah,
good
well,
company.
I
If
mean,
you have the money to
I
do
know it
those
all.
things, you're given the
Yeah.
money, you're given a chance to change your life. You can literally
I know.
move anywhere.
Yeah. Listen, I know everything. I've learned the whole
Even if
trade
you're
of
on
mason.
probation, some states won't even make you come back.
Yeah. Well, I do. I have since my father retired and sold everything. When I met Paula, we would go and do jobs under houses with insulation, and we'd spray for bugs. And there was a few times where I would have to cut holes in the side of the foundation, and then I would have to fucking parge, and I'd have to make it look like a little pretty little, you know. And I did really well by myself without anybody telling me, because all the skills of doing it, watching my dad and my uncle do it for years, started coming back to me. You know what I mean? As long as I had the tools to do it, I was good. But when it comes to shit like being responsible for the house not being crooked and being a $500,000 house, I am not confident enough to be that guy yet. And it's been so
That's,
long
that's why you go
that
to
I
work
don't
for
know.
someone. When you get
Yeah,
this
I
money
know.
or whatever, you go somewhere closer to where people work
And just learn more of the trade.
and
And
go get a
then,
job doing that, or go to find a school that teaches it and go to
yeah,
take that
true.
school. But I don't know if you have your diploma. A lot of those places need you to have
Yeah,
a GED.
I do. I got
So-
my high school diploma.
So then you can go to some of those places, but like you have to put, like I say, you have to want it, because it's none of
I
it's going to
do.
be easy. It's gonna the more great things you want, the more difficult it becomes.
You know what my problem's been, bro? It's been
That you're
I
being a
always
fucking pussy.
I love your blunt dumb shit, dude. You always have
I'm
been
just
straight
saying,
fucking
like, there's no other, like,
said
you
you're a
don't want it.
pussy.
Like, you're like,
Well,
you're,
listen here, dude. It's not
but
that
your
I don't
feelings
want
hurt.
it.
Like, your feelings hurt. Like,
Nah,
it's
of
just,
course I
no, I
know.
mean,
Of
not
course
saying
I
with
got.
that, but like,
Hey, listen, I got a lot of
no,
trauma in
not
my
with the
life,
pussy
bro.
comment, but like, in general, in life, like,
I
you
like the
can't,
pussy comment.
no, I'm not trying to say that you were hurt from that, like, I was a joke, but in life,
I'm playing.
you have, like, a lot of pain that you don't like to deal with.
Yeah, hey, Paul, hold on a second, and please excuse me. My mother's calling, and she's outside, of course.
And he's gone. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, they done talking?
I'm not sure. I'm not. I mean, I guess Steve is. I haven't heard anybody else lately.
No, I meant
Here,
your
please.
telepathic. Oh, be going to telepathic peoples.
Uh, no, uh,
What?
there's,
Your what?
I don't hear anything. I'm just
Your
hearing
battery's dying?
the bad pressure on my. That's
You're lagging.
too. Yeah, lagging. Yeah.
You're lagging.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. We can wrap it up. It's been like an hour or something. That's cool if you're cool with that. So you can get on with
What do you want
whatever
me to
you're doing.
Yeah,
Oh, you back now?
yeah. I mean, we can do it again whenever.
Yeah, that's cool. Like, so we can wrap this up, and then we can get Steve more onto it, or get you and with somebody else on there too.
All right.
If you know anybody.
I can try.
All right.
All I know is you guys, but yeah, my phone is about to die though. So,
All right then.
all right. What do you want me to do? Just hang up here?
Yeah, you can just hang up.
All right. Hold on. Let me try to figure this out here. I don't even know how to.